Hey there. So we're talking soon to map out a game plan to make running your business easier. To get you ready for the call, I'm going to show you how to do a business self-scan that shows you where to find the best opportunities in your business for growth. So it's a model that I'm going to draw for you. So grab a piece of paper to write on, and in about 5 minutes, you're going to see a scan of exactly what's happening in your business. So grab the piece of paper and let's get started. I'm also going to show you and get you to score each part of the scan with traffic lights. So green for strong suits, red for weak spots, and yellow for in-betweens. If you haven't got highlighters, just use a tick, a cross, and a line if it's in the middle. So that way, when we're on our call together, you can walk me through it to make sure your game plan is perfect for your situation. Cool? So as business owners, all of us want our version of an ideal business with income, freedom, and scale. And all of that can seem like a long way off when we strike problems that block the way. So what we also know is that whatever we focus on grows. So if we look down, we only see problems. But when we look up, we see opportunities. But if we're too busy dealing with problems all the time, we miss out on those opportunities. So if we're going to scan our business, we've got to look up, not down, because that's where the opportunities are. So how can you get your business up to ideal? It's easy. You just copy what the best operators are doing. And what they do is best practice. So there's 3 key areas that successful businesses do really well. And it's the way that they manage their people, it's the way that they promote what they sell, and the way they control their margins. So the first area we'll look at is people. And this is a bit where you do your traffic lights. So there's 3 drivers when it comes to managing people. And the first driver is culture. A lot of problems in a business come from culture. When you have a team that's showing up, but you really want to have them stepping up. So if your team are just showing up, then that would be a red or a cross. If your team are high performers and stepping up, then that's a green and a tick, and in between is a yellow. So remember, so often businesses are only one step away from getting a culture of people that deals with problems easily. And remember, the more reds and yellows you have, the more opportunities there are. So the next driver that an ideal business always keeps is score. So think about your business. If everyone knows the numbers that they're supposed to be hitting, that's green. If no one knows, then that is a red. Then we have systems. So in your business, it feels like everything flows really well, then that's a green light. Or if there's some friction, then that would be red. So that's the people side of things. So if you have traffic lights for each of those drivers like that, all right. So it could look like this: red, yellow, and green. So now we're going to look at how an ideal business promotes itself with its sales and marketing. So ideal businesses only deal with A grade buyers, whereas a lot of problems in a business come from dealing with C and D grade buyers. So many problems also come from a lack of leads. Now, if there's a drip of leads, then that would be a red. If there's a trickle, make that yellow, and heaps, then that is a green. Now we have the sales side of the business. And is that an area of confidence for you? Do you think your sales ability is up there, or is it a little bit fragile? That would be a red. Okay, last area is margins. So costs cause a lot of problems in a business, especially when they blow out. We're spending too much time on the wrong things, that would be a red. But if you've got cost controls, then that would be a green. That means our margins would be much easier to maintain. Now, we also think about prices. So is it easy to get premium prices from your buyers? And that would be a green. Or do you get a lot of pushback from prices? That would be a red. And somewhere in between would be the yellow. Last one is cash flow. So when all this works great, the results are strong cash flow. That's green. Weak is red, and up and down is yellow. Okay, so now we've got a 360-degree scan of your business with some strong areas and some opportunities. So you should know that ideal businesses make up only 20% of the operators in any industry, ours included, but they make 80% of the money, whereas 80% are blocked, which is why they're only making the remainder of that 20%. So our job together is to leverage your green areas and turn any reds into greens, because what we know is often we're only a few tweaks away from a new level of performance in our business. So when we get on the call, I'll get you to take me through your scan, and then we'll get to work on putting a game plan together to move our focus up so it's focused on the ideal. Thanks for watching. See you on the call.